everybody, it's Miranda, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you can probably tell by me sitting on the floor, this is going to be another vlog video. So, today is mostly going to be about generating content for next month, but I've also got some revisions of Shadows of War that I need to be done. And I guess I'm going to do it all from the floor because my cat Freya has decided to take over my chair. Here, I'll show you. So Freya has decided to take over my chair. But that's okay. We can work from the floor. That's fine. So the first thing that I want to start with today, though, is I've actually been working kind of behind the scenes on a research project. Well, actually two research projects. I've been writing in this journal here that I got off of Etsy about different shape-shifter beings and kind of like some topics about them because I've just been really curious about shape-shifting beings and like why, like, is there more than just wolves or whatever, and I've learned a lot. So I've got to go through these three books here. I don't know if you can see that. I got to go through these three books here still, and then I'll be done with my research project. Okay, so I'm all done with that. So I've been really specifically looking into werewolves, selkies, and pukas to kind of start off with. And I've noticed that it's very interesting just from the books that I've read, and by no means is every book that I've picked up a completely 100% credible piece of evidence. But I have noticed the more that I've read, especially the Selkie stories, that it's usually referencing the exact same story again and again. So if I'm reading this Selkie story, like in this book, it's no different than the Selkie stories that I've read in the 5 or 6 other books that I had about Selkies that I had checked out. It's the exact same story again and again and again. There's slight variations to that story, and I think there was maybe 2 exceptions where the Selkie story was completely different. Yes, so Selkies are mythical shape-shifting beings from Ireland. They are, from what I've learned, they are typically women, but there's also men, and they shapeshift between human and seal. So a Selkie is a human shapeshifting into a seal. And just to give a rough thing, and yes, it's very fascinating to hear that they are only, in all of the stories that I've read so far, they're only referencing the same story. The same story about the fisherman who takes the Selkie skin and marries her, and they have children, and her children find her missing skin, and she takes her skin and returns to the ocean. That's the exact same story that I'm hearing again and again and again. And with Pukas, I'm actually learning that Pukas are not shape-shifting beings at all. They're actually a type of fairy, and they're also from Ireland, from what I'm understanding. And it's really fascinating. The Puka story is much like the Selkie one, where it's only referencing the same story again and again. And Puka stories are harder for me to find, maybe because I'm missing something. I'm missing something with this. But the only time I've seen Pukas as shapeshifters is in specific YA fantasy books, like The Winterling features a Puka. And they don't shapeshift into horses, they actually are horses. Well, they're usually donkeys, but it's the same story. Now, when I look into werewolf stories, that is very, very different. Werewolf stories are very much, there's many different variations, many different kinds of stories, many different accounts that people have, and they're from all over the world. So Selkies and Pukas are very specific, and there's only one story, but werewolves, on the other hand, are universal. I mean, there's usually a werewolf story on every continent of the planet, except for maybe Antarctica. Except for Antarctica. But it's just fascinating. The more that I'm doing research on these topics, the more that I'm becoming amazed with what I'm finding. And it really is just good fodder for stories, first off. But it's just nice to kind of understand, like, the folklore of things. But that's just something that fascinates me. I love reading fairy tales, and it led me into Selkies and actual, like, what real fairies are, according to Irish myths and legends. And yes, so that's all I'm going to say on that. Very, very exciting, very fascinating, very interesting. It's getting my gears turning, and I can finally give these libraries back their books. Because I've had these for quite a while, so time to finish that up. Anyway, let's move into the office, because now it's time to plot out my content for next month. Hi guys, welcome back to my office. So my planner, I don't actually have a paper planner. I bought a dry erase board calendar, so I'm going to pull that down, and I'm just going to start jotting down some ideas. I'm going to have my computer pulled up here because I have some ideas on my computer as well. So I'm looking at my Google Docs sheet that I made for my YouTube channel, and boy, we're starting fresh. Because alright, I have not planned that far ahead on my YouTube channel. Got it. Alright, well, here is my board. You can kind of see it here. And I'm just going to erase everything on it. Pull up a calendar. Take some time here. And jot down what I'm doing. Okay, so I just got done plotting out my content for next month, and I've hung up my board back on the wall over there, and I'm pretty stoked, you guys. I'm so excited to share with you guys my content next month. My Halloween is one of my favorite holidays. When I was a kid, I used to like it because everybody like went all out for it. You can get like decorations and stuff, whereas you don't really get decorations for like Thanksgiving. And it's just blown up since then, and I don't know. I love Halloween. I like the fall season and all the apple cider goodness, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm sorry. I haven't been very chatty in this video this time around, so this is me just kind of getting excited about Halloween, and I think you guys will enjoy some of the content that I have planned for you next month about that. Yes. So, yay! So I still have some stuff that I want to jot down on the computer before I get into some revisions, but oh my gosh, I'm starving right now. I forgot to eat lunch today. So I'm going to go downstairs and make myself some food and then come back up here and continue with this. So I will be right back. Give me just a few minutes. Hi guys, so it's been a hot second since I updated you. I left and went and ate my lunch, and then my husband came home, so now all I gotta do is just do some editing. I have some time. I had to move in here though because the lighting in the office was really weird, and not that the lighting in here is any better, but here we are. I'm going to be working from my laptop for the remainder of the evening, and that'll about finish off the vlog. I don't know if I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this already, but Kate Kavanaugh mentioned how V.E. Schwab, like in her writing experiment videos that she does, she mentioned how V.E. Schwab does these writing sprints. So I find that the writing sprint routine really helps me kind of stay productive and keep track of how much time I'm spending on things and whatever. But yeah, so I'm setting my timer for 15 minutes. I always do 15-minute sprints just to kind of give myself a little bit of a break. So, and let's start. There we go. 15 minutes and counting. So I have just finished completing a little bit more revisions on Shadows of War. I got actually really invested. It was hard for me to pull away from it, so I'll probably do some more editing later on tonight. But until then, I hope that you guys enjoyed this vlog, and I hope you guys are as excited about the change of seasons as I am. If you guys like this video, then feel free to click the like button and go ahead and comment some of your thoughts. What are some stories that you're working on right now? And if you're looking for more content like this, then feel free to click subscribe. And if you're looking for something new to read, then feel free to check out my book, The Curse of Sokotoa, which I will leave linked down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys soon with another video. Bye!